is up, y'all? It's the first morning of practice here on Wright Patman. Didn't get much sleep last night. I've been anxious about this one all year, like I mentioned before. And we're here every event we go to. We always start practice on Sunday, and on Sunday we have church every Sunday. So I try to make it a point to come to the church, kind of kick off the week with a good start. And I'm anxious. Got my Black Rifle coffee, get me woken up this morning. And I'm ready to dump the old pro-choice nitro in the water and get this day started. So hopefully we can figure some stuff out this week. So y'all stick with us. All right, so it's 12 o'clock. So it's midday. It's officially midday, I guess. We haven't caught any fish yet. We've seen one bass a while ago. But just like I said before, just roam around looking. So can't figure it all in one day. But it's a lot of good looking water to fish. It's just a little deceiving because you'll see stuff that you want to fish and then there's no water up there. But either way, we're going to keep tracking around, burning gas, and then looking at everything. And we got 2 more days to break this all down. So we're going to keep chucking along. But first, I'm going to eat some of these pretzels because I'm a little hungry. Y'all need to try these dots. I'm telling you. Winning Texas, baby. Texas rig. Little keeper bass. Nice little. Oh yeah. Nice. Thank you, buddy.
Come here. Come take a picture. Come take a picture of this, Lucas. Hey,
what the?
Adam, come here. Oh, I know. You're supposed to hold it like that. Okay.
It's cold water. You want me to get you wet?
Yeah. Hold it. Just hold it. Just get it spraying real good. Spray real fine mist. Real hard. Yeah.
All right, that's good. That's it.
The water's cold, ain't it?
Yeah, it is.
That's like out of a fucking whale.
Pretty cold.
I don't want to.
That's gonna be
You're gonna get
absolute great freaking.
All right, now Lucas, I need you to go wash the other side of the boat. I did my half. No.
Sinkers out.
Oh, you didn't care about that whenever I had my whole boat out. It's like here, I'm gonna dump 750 gallons of water in the front of your boat. Hope you don't mind.
What are we doing tomorrow?
We're gonna go talk to some kids about how to save their money and don't fish professionally. Working a spoon with the slack.
53.35.
All right, so we just came out of a local bait shop here, Pleasant Grove Pharmacy and Bait and Tackle. Like always, when you come out of town, you always gotta go by a bait shop. Check out all the goods, look for all the plastics or the baits there's only like 1 or 2 left, and you buy all of them because we as fishermen or fisherwomen have an addiction like no other. All right, guys, we're here at Hooks High School. We're getting ready to talk to some fellow anglers, I think with the Hooks High School fishing team. So myself, Mitch, Stephanie, and then of course Richard Cooper and a couple other anglers are gonna come over here. We're gonna go in here and talk fishing with these guys and hopefully maybe some girls. That way Stephanie won't feel out of her element too bad. But no, we're getting ready to talk to some high school guys, let them know what not to do how not to catch fish, and how to spend a bunch of money and have a good time. So y'all stay tuned.
So what I need everybody in here to do for me, I need everybody to really, really button down and focus on the details of discipline just in your day-to-day life. Exercise, eating good, all that type of stuff is going to give you longevity in life in relation to being able to do this into your 70s.
Florida, I'm originally from Michigan, Kalamazoo, Michigan. A lot of you guys know Kevin's from that area. It's a good, I guess, I don't know, like what Michael said, college isn't for everyone. I didn't go to college. High school fishing wasn't a thing, and I really liked fishing tournaments. I got into the power industry, and that's actually what I do to raise the money for this. I mean, it's not cheap, and the best advice I can give is just fish as much as you can. Anytime you have a chance to get on the water, you're not getting better sitting at home. And pick people's brains apart. Don't be afraid. Like, if you go out, like, big thing for me, like, me, Adam, and Stephanie all room together. So we sit down and, like, we'll sit there and pick each other's brains. Like, how are you doing this? Or are you catching them here? Are you catching them there? And just pick each other's brains apart.
Hi, my name is Adam Savage. I'm from Hodgenville, Kentucky. That's where Abraham Lincoln was born. I know he's from Illinois, everybody says, but he was born in Hodgenville, so I don't care what anybody says here. But anyways, I didn't grow up fishing high school or anything. I'm 36, so again, that was way after me, but I played baseball. I didn't have summer break. I got to fish with my dad a lot, so I come from like a local level, the Tuesday nighters, the Friday nighters. And I think the competition side of it came from playing baseball. So, you know, it's not just the fishing I like. I'm addicted to the competition, like, you know, preparing for an event, doing the study, the map study, and all that stuff. So my advice to you would be, if it's something you're serious about, get on the boat as much as you can, fish some BFLs, be a co-angler, and, you know, learn them graphs, learn how to read a map, actually what you're looking at. And it's a good idea, like I said, to get on the back of the boat with people, because that's what I did. I got on a lot of different people's boats, like Ryan Satterfield, like what Yoder was talking about earlier. And that way you can kind of see how somebody does. I'll do that now. If I get somebody in the boat that's fishing with me, I'll kind of watch how they work a bait to see something. Because sometimes people do stuff differently, and sometimes that's what wins tournaments. So, but I grew up playing baseball. I didn't get to go through college and all that stuff. I knew I was going to waste my parents' money if I went to college. But I work. I got a full-time job in sales. I've been doing that for 15 years, off and on. And all my money literally goes to fishing. My daughter and fishing. So I sacrifice a ton, and there's a lot of sacrifice in doing this. You know, there's going to be a lot of time away from home, family. There's going to be a lot of guys that say, hey man, you want to go out and do this, or hey, you should buy a razor. You know, no, I want to fish. So I know, you know, boat, diesel, fuel, gas. Every event, it cost me about $7,000. That's food, room, and you're going to buy tackle. I went today to, what was that place we went to?
The pharmacy.
Baits and blades.
Yeah, baits and blades.
Yeah.
I mean, anywhere you go, you're always going to spend money. Fishing is expensive. So if it's something you want to do, I'm not going to be cliche and say you can do anything you want. I know there's things that are out of reach for me to do, but if it's something you really want to do, you're going to sacrifice, you know, and you got to like kind of get a game plan like what Paul was talking about earlier. You know, kind of prepare yourself for it, because there's people that make money fishing off social media and all that stuff, but I'm guarantee you those guys are working 365 days a year. So it's not just you know, put a jersey on, everybody gets to talk about you. If this is something you're serious about, you're going to do a lot of sacrificing, and you're going to be on the road a lot, and you're going to be doing a lot of stuff for free starting out. So you can get the respect from some of these companies that will be willing to talk to you, to see that, hey, this guy's or this girl's not joking. You know, they're willing to do this, you know, with photos or working booths for free. You know, don't always have your hand out. You know what I mean? Just ask them what you can do. So that'd be my best advice for you guys.
I want to add something. I think anything you do in life, whether it's fishing, racing, a doctor, a lawyer, anything, a model, anything, you're going to spend, if you're in the top 5% in the world, top 20% in the world at your profession, you're going to spend more than the 40-hour work week. You're going to spend 60, 80, 100 hours a week. I got my first business going when I was 14, and I did it for 100 hours a week. I didn't think I slept. My grandmother sit me down one time. I went home for Easter Sunday, and I probably didn't sleep for 12 days before. I was on the road, and we were just busting it, hustling and getting it. She just sat me down and said, have you slept? I said, not since I was 18, Grandma. She was like, you got to slow down. But you're going to get to that point. 100 hours a week just seems like a 40-hour week. If you love it, it's your passion, and you're going to be successful at it. The doctors do 20-hour days at the hospital sometimes, you know. Just anything you do in life, get ready to hustle and just outwork the person beside you if you want to be better than them and get ahead of them. And it don't have to be fishing, or it don't have to be a lawyer. It can be anything you want to do, you know?
I kind of live by a thing, good things come to those who wait, but are the leftovers of those who hustle. So if you want something, put your mind to it and go do it. Like, don't I got buddies all the time, like, man, it must be nice to go fish. Oh man, it must be nice to have money to buy a boat.
Yeah.
If you actually sit down and look at what you actually spend your money on or where you're saving, you'd probably be surprised how much money you actually waste on stuff you don't really need to do. So if it's something you want to do, like he was saying, it's not really work. You got to be passionate about it and be willing to sacrifice. I work for a roofing company, and I was literally working until 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night before leaving to come to Texas 9.5 hours away. So, but I know I got to do that, and I'm still working right now. I've been on the phone, I don't know, the whole week. I mean, but I know that those phone calls I'm getting is going to pay for me to go to Santee Cooper on the next one. And, the thought of not fishing outweighs the work. You know what I mean? Because it's just something that's embedded in me that I love it so much. I'm going to do anything in the world to make sure I can go to the next event. So,
Yeah,
but
I'd agree with that because I work a lot of overtime. Overtime's what pays for me to fish. So every ounce of overtime I get, I worked 900 hours of overtime last year. Extra overtime. I get built-in overtime every week, and I work extra just that way I can afford to fish. And it's once you love to do it, like it's sacrifices at home and everything. Like Adam said, don't be afraid to do it. Like if it's your dream, you'll find a way to do it.
They got 900 hours overtime. There's 2,040 hours in a 52-day, 40-hour work week. Okay, he worked an extra 20 hours each week, average, to fish.
There's stretches where I'll do 64 days straight at work, and I'll just because it's there, and I'm not going to pass up the opportunity. I don't have anything else to do, and it takes time away from the water. But I know that extra time I spend off the water, it'll make up for it. So where I can take a month off if I need to.
yeah, I'm a Dobbins guy, so. Oh, y'all ever mess with any Dobbins rods?
No, this
Y'all like throwing chatterbaits?
it goes in.
So like spinning rods and stuff, like not spinning rods, spinner baits. I'm a big spinnerbait guy, chatterbait guy. But like this Dobbins rod here, this is a glass thing. This is something I've been playing through lately.
But not just bass.
No, yes.
So
How much?
bass.
Oh, the rod, they retail for like $259 or whatever. But like cranking and stuff and spinner baits, chatterbaits, I'm all glass on that. So.
You flip the tip on?
No, just chatterbaits and spinner baits. It skips really good. I was telling him like all my spinner bait rods, square bill rods, cranking rods are all glass. This is a glass stick. It's not
It's literally just glass?
Well, it's a composite. It's dry. But
I got spinning at the last turn.
I started out after day one.
That's great.
I finished 35th.
35th or 36th.
I practiced there. After day one, I was sitting at 8. But those fish at Pickles, man, they were getting that crimp. It don't matter what I do, they just getting off. I was catching on the crankbait, cranking, and I lost on day one after about 20. I'm just going to slow down, pick stuff apart.
When do you fish, James? Like this time of year?
I have one tied on year round. So like you can catch fish year round, shall like back home right now.
Yeah, I know.
In the summertime, when everybody's out fishing brush piles and stuff. Everybody. But you can catch them.
I got a rat.
You might either change the size of the jig, make it more fancy, or you can,
what colors?
black, blue, green pumpkin. That's probably 99.9 cents. That's what I have in the boat.
Because I returned this video like door prizes. That's one of them I won. It's like it had a black and blue trailer and then there's like a green color. I just wanted to know how to fish it. Because I've not caught much on a jig before.
I love it. When I was at Lake Erie, I caught my fish off a jig, and most of the time a frog in a jig.
How you fishing?
I mean, I'm more or less just flipping, lay down structures, just working a jig, like a Texas rig kind of. And like I was telling him, most of the time, like certain times of the year, I might go through. I'll buy like a flipping jig, standard flipping jig. I don't get into open mesh jigs.
We've never done flipping stuff. We've never done it. Like I said, we were on a range.
And that's one thing that I do is I try to. Sorry. Oh, I was just saying that's one thing I do is I try to throw things in different places than what people do. That's one thing you got to look at. Is like say we're up north and everyone's throwing a drop shot in 15 foot. I'm gonna pull out a 6XD or a swim bait through body, a smaller one.
Are both sides full of rods?
No, just this side. The other side over has. I don't know how many's in there. There's quite a few in there. And see, I'll be honest with you, man. What it is just where you don't want to have to keep tying stuff.
think a 3:30 Zoom meeting. We gotta
Oh,
wrap
yeah.
it up and get out of the bus's way.
What's the highest?
All I wanna do is take a bus ride. Appreciate y'all.
Want to donate me a pole?
Huh? Oh, I wish I could.
I wish my poles were looking like that.
Yeah,
I keep about 6 in the boat at a time.
do you?
And that's just me.